Hey everybody, Dylan from Noble Records coming at you with another video. I know, so soon, right? So I want to tell you a funny story. Something just happened to me a couple days ago. I was, well, this happened a few months ago. So we had a friend of the family, real sweet older couple, and the husband of the couple, you know, they're in their 70s, and he got sick and was rapidly declining and passed away a couple months ago. Really sad, but you know, we thought the world of him, and we still, you know, talked to the wife a good bit. And she said that she told me, like, shortly after he passed away, she said that they were cleaning out their storage building and that he had come across a big box full of records and said, hey, let's give these to Dylan, because I know Dylan likes records, let's give these to him. And so I think that she even told me about it then. But anyways, and so, you know, I said, what kind of records are they? And she goes, well, there's Barbra Streisand, and there's some Neil Diamond, and then there's some Herb Alpert. And I was like, okay. So I was not in a rush to go pick them up, but I was going to go get them, but just because, you know, especially after he passed away, I really wanted to get them because they were sentimental and everything. So I went over there to get them, and right there on the top, there's some Herb Alpert. And so I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, I'll grab these, throw them in the car, and talk to her for a little while, and got in the car, came home, took the box inside. It was a huge box, and it looked like there was more than records in there, but I could tell there's like some cassette tapes, and like she had some CDs and stuff too, and so it was all kinds of stuff. So I put it aside, you know, ate dinner and everything, and when I was going to bed, I started looking through the box, because I mean, that's how much I did not think there's anything good in this box. And sure enough, I started seeing some really cool stuff. So, first thing I saw that, like, it blew my mind was this. John Coltrane Meditations Reel to Reel. Reel to Reels, you don't see them much anymore. But I used to have a reel-to-reel player, and years and years ago, and it was so top-heavy when it sat on my shelf. My son liked to pull on the knobs. I was scared it was going to fall over on top of him, so I sold it. And I just recently got another one, and had some issues with it, and so I'm trying to fix it. But anyway, so I said forget it, and I got a newer one that's really nice and works really well. So I was really excited to get this, and this, like, reel-to-reels are way more rare than vinyl. Just because it was a media that didn't catch on. Some people debate that reel-to-reels are better quality than vinyl. So anyways, I might talk about reel-to-reels a little bit more. A couple weeks ago, a Jam on Vinyl, Mike, he sent me some reel-to-reels as VCLT, and I'm working on him a package to send back. But really cool. Reel-to-reels are just so cool. They sound great. So I was thrilled to see this. I mean, and this isn't even on Discogs. I couldn't find any information on this at all. No other copies online that I saw. So that is really rare on Impulse. I'll show you the label. So it's really cool. Unbelievable. That's the one thing in that box. I could not believe that. Then the next one underneath it was Dave Brubeck, Jazz Impressions of Japan. And like I said, I mean, stuff that's on reel-to-reel that might not be worth a lot of money on vinyl is worth a lot of money on reel-to-reel just because it's such a rare format. But that's really cool. I had a few other ones like the Righteous Brothers, Frank Sinatra. So this one was a really cool color. It's like a peach-looking color. But just so neat. So, and there's like 30 other like recorded stuff. He made mixtapes, and it's like Beatles, Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, like really good stuff. And so I was like, wow. And also there's these, but these are Al Hertz, you know, Barbra Streisand, Tom Jones, you know, The Sounds of History. That stuff, yeah, whatever. I probably won't ever listen to it, but the fact that they're factory reel-to-reels is still kind of rare. So that's really cool. And so then I started thinking, well, maybe there's some good stuff in this box. So I got the box right here, and I'm going to go through it with you. Really nice copy of Led Zeppelin 2. You know, Iron Butterfly. This one I always find in terrible shape with bad ring wear, but this is Second Winter is a great blues rock record. You know, Ray Charles. This is Fleetwood Mac, Rumors in the Shrink. I don't know. James Brown. It's a New Day, so Let the Man Come In. This is in Shrink. Nice Steppenwolf. Otis Redding and Jimi Hendrix. This is, you know, I get these all the time. This is a great record, though. Mike Bloomfield, Al Cooper, and Steve Stills Super Sessions. It's a killer. This is a nice upgrade copy for me of Grand Funk. This is near mint. And this is like near mint copy of Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. Deja Vu. I love this album. This is one of my favorites in the world. So, you know, it's neat to me that they were his and he wanted me to have them. So the ones that I have that are in good shape, that I already have in my collection, I'm just going to sell the ones that are in my collection and keep those because, you know, just because of the significance. This is a first pressing of The Doors, partially in The Shrink. This is Good, the Bad, and the Ugly soundtrack. Ventures, Cheap Thrills, CCR, another CCR in The Shrink. These are in great shape. Rare Earth. This is one I see occasionally, but this is is a really good record. Bobby Gentry, Ode to Billy Joe. That song, there's so much in that song. So great. Smokey Robinson, Miracles. This is probably the nicest copy of Tommy I've seen in a long time. Sharp corners, nice. Cosmo's Factory and The Shrink. Joe Cocker, Johnny Winter. A Crown of Creation, Jefferson Airplane, The Shrink. This is Cream, Wheels of Fire. Nice, sharp corners, great shape, early Atlantic Atco label. Let's see, just a few more here. This is a really nice In the Shrink Disraeli Gears. I mean, goodness gracious. Big hits. It's great shape. And then from there, there's some stuff like, you know, Frank Sinatra, stuff like that. Three Dog Night, Nancy Sinatra, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Four Freshmen, stuff like that. So some of that stuff is, you know, dollar bin stuff, if you know what I mean. But some of it's really good, and I was like, with that stuff, I was shocked that those were in such good shape, and they were in there. I did not even know that he liked that kind of music because they were just such, you know, nice, sweet old people, and but he had some good taste. And so she said he used to have a lot more records, but she didn't know what happened to him, so that kind of makes me sick. But anyways, really excited to find that. Also, if you guys have any reel-to-reels, I'll trade you some vinyl for reel-to-reels, so just let me know, because I'm really into it right now. So if you have any reel-to-reels and you don't have anything to play them on or whatever, I would love to give you some vinyl for them and trade, because I just think reel-to-reels are the coolest thing. And it's kind of hard to find them for music that I really like, you know, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, Pink Floyd, stuff like that. It's like really hard to find. So if I could find some, that would be great. But anyways, if y'all have anything like that, let me know. Would love to trade with you a little bit. But I thought that you guys would like to see a free box of records. What's not to like? So anyways, hope you guys are having a good day. See you next time.